I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY, and I'm here to bring you guys the latest tea on Todd and Kandi, because when I tell y'all Todd is about to take Kandi through there, I do mean that, okay? He is. Think Adele, all the women that had to pay their men out, Adele, Halle Berry, Kelly Clarkson. Look up how much money they had to pay in spousal support and or child support. Wild stuff. But I'm going to tell y'all the latest filing that happened in the court, Fulton County Courthouse, just the other day. Todd, his rebuttal to Kandi's filing that she wants child support from him. She's going to start it early. Listen, she said, I don't want Todd to get any child support. I don't want him to get any spousal support. And to make sure that the court understands he can take care of these bills himself, he can take care of our kids without my help, she is asking for the court to give her child support now. And we know she makes more money than Todd. So this is a little dirty trick that the lawyer then came up with, child, a scheme that Todd then put together for the other lawyer. Okay, we're talking about it. Y'all know I'm silly. Anyway, we're also going to talk about Eugene and Toya, because y'all know Toya is the breadwinner in that family too, which could explain some of her crazy actions, because Toya does emasculate Eugene quite a bit. It's almost a role reversal, ain't it? We're going to talk about that too, okay? Hit my like button, share the video, and become a subscriber if you are not already. And I do want to welcome all of my new subs. I appreciate you guys. What's up, cousins? Welcome to the family, okay? Y'all know how we do over here. Grab yourself a plate, something to drink. Listen, my casa, su casa, anything you want in that refrigerator, you can have, okay, baby? Go on ahead and get yourself something. And let's get into it. First up, guys, y'all know how y'all like to get under people's profiles and say, drop the skincare deets, and nobody does. Well, I'm going to do that for you because we family, okay? I'm going to drop the deets on a skincare routine that I've been doing every single night, and it starts with the rock firming stick, okay? After cleansing my skin, I pat it dry, and then I put this stick on, and it is amazing. In the morning, my skin looks great. It is firmer, I can tell. The fine lines and wrinkles are smoother, I can tell. All the stuff, okay? Put it wherever you see a trouble spot. Under the chin, on the face, around the neck, chest, back of hands. It does not matter. I saw some people putting it behind their knees the other day over there on TikTok. So wherever you like to use it, you can. This product was actually developed in partnership with dermatologists and plastic surgeons, so you know it's the truth. The job was to lift, tighten, and smooth. So give it a try. There's a little shopping bag icon on the front of the screen. You can tap that and it will take you directly to the shopping platform, or you can hit the link that is in the description box. Give it a try and let me know how you think about it, okay? Or what you think about it. So I have an update for you guys on Jill Zarin. She effed around and found out yesterday, lost her good job in the city, about to work for the man every night and day, and she will not be any longer. Blink 49 had put out a statement saying that Jill does not meet their standards and values and that she has been released. And get this, y'all, Jill actually had a huge hand in bringing that show to E and gathering her old co-workers from Real Housewives of New York and getting them to participate with her on that show. Child, what a mess, what a mess. But she did, she released a statement yesterday following being let go, following being fired. And I wanted to show you guys what she had to say. So, In Touch magazine reached out to her and asked how she felt about, Blink 49 letting her go after making statements about being really upset that Bad Bunny didn't have white people on stage. There was not one white person that she could identify. And this is what she had to say. She said, "They didn't even give me a chance. I took it down right away. People make mistakes. I'm human." So it sounds like there might be a little regret there. Jill, who is 62 years old, was looking forward to coming back to television. She had fought to bring that TV show, I think it's called The Golden Life, to a platform and landed over there on E. And before the show even aired good, she has been let go. Like I said, on top of saying she didn't see any white people on the platform, she also did a call to action, which was real crazy because I kept saying, well, what does she want the Republican Party to do? She said, Republicans need to band together. And then I was thinking, well, what are you going to do, child? Anyway, they did do something. Last night, something was done. And I'm going to tell you what. Let me get his photo up here. Y'all need to see this. So Representative Andy Ogles did tweet out a statement saying that he wanted a full investigation into Bad Bunny, into NBC Universal, and into the National Football League, you guys. I'm going to read a little bit of what he had to say. This is a direct quote from his tweet. It says, the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show was pure smut, brazenly aired on national television for every American family to witness. Children were forced to endure explicit displays of gay XX. I didn't see that. I'm not sure what he was watching, but I didn't see that. Okay, let me continue. He also said that he had a problem with women gyrating provocatively and Bad Bunny shamelessly grabbing his crotch while dry humping the air. He also said, and if that weren't outrageous enough, the performance's lyrics openly glorified SOD, oh me. You know what I'm saying here? I don't want to say the exact word because I will get dinged over here on YouTube, but sod, and it ends in Y. He said that it openly glorified that and countless other unspeakable depravities. These flagrant, indecent acts are illegal to be displayed on public airways. He goes on to say, that's why I'm requesting that the Energy and Commerce Committee launch a formal congressional inquiry into the National Football League and NBC immediately for their prior knowledge, deliberate approval, and the facilitation of this indecent broadcast. American culture will not be mocked or corrupted without consequence. And sure enough, you guys, a letter was submitted asking for the inquiry, and we shall see what happens. If they get their way, there will be huge fines and a lot of oversight with how halftime performances are displayed. I don't know. It seemed to rub people the wrong way. I didn't see it that way. Maybe I just see a lot of other things that happen in the world. And so that didn't click with me in the same way it clicked with others. Okay. But y'all can talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Right now, it seems there was over 143 million people that watched that halftime performance. So yeah, I think over 140 million viewers who watched the Bad Bunny performance, and then there was some sort of alternative performance where only about 6 million viewers. If you didn't want to watch that one, you could watch the other one. 6 million watched the other one. I did not see the other one. I saw the Bad Bunny one. Okay, now let's talk about Toya and Eugene real quick, you guys. They say the one that controls the money or the purse strings control everything. And we see that Toya is real bossy over there at the Harris household on Married to Medicine. And she recently sat down, her and Eugene, with Carlos King. And he asked a lot of questions that he believes viewers are thinking or have said when they watch the show, and they watch Toya in action. She seems to emasculate Eugene all of the time. And it could have something to do with her being the breadwinner of that family. Because y'all know Eugene has come out a couple of times and said, Toya makes way more than me. And he is an emergency room ER doctor, right? He's an ER doctor. And he's usually the head, I believe, when he, a couple of years ago, he was the head of some department. I think he was the head of the ER. He was the head of the ER department. So it's not like he makes a little bit of change. That man brings home money. So Toya has to be making real grip to make more than Eugene, and to come across the way she comes across sometimes. But let's listen, and I'm saying this with love because I do like Toya, I really do. But let's listen to what she had to say regarding emasculating Eugene on television and in front of her friends. So this isn't just for TV. It's everybody notices it. Okay, let's go.
I don't mean to emasculate my husband. And I definitely, it's not my intention to attack him by no means. I do feel like there are times when I'm unheard and I need more self-control when it comes to speaking to my husband, whether it be during a camera, around friends, or in private. I think that.
Okay, let me put a pause right here, because I think this might be the first time she's ever said or admitted to emasculating him, and saying she does it on TV, in front of friends, and in private, just them alone.
We both are a work in progress, but I'm by no means perfect. And that's my prayer now. That's my struggle. And I'm just glad that my ultimate judge is God, and he knows my heart. He knows that I'm really trying to be a nicer person when it comes to my husband.
Okay. So Toya is aware. Toya is aware that what people are saying, including Heavenly, because everybody gets mad when Heavenly says it, but she's aware that she is a tyrant when it comes to her husband. And it could have a little bit to do with that, with her making a little more money and feeling like she can walk out of that relationship when she wants to. And if she doesn't get Eugene to show up the way she wants him to show up, it's a problem for her. Now, things that I heard her say, I mean, even though it felt like she took a little bit of accountability there, she also said that she does not like Eugene to drink. She said when Eugene drinks, let me just say this, because I said that I thought Toya might have a little bit of an alcohol problem. But she said, people think I'm bad, but when Eugene drinks, he's bad. And when Carlos pressed her, like, well, what does he do? Her response was, he thinks more about himself. This is how I heard it. He thinks more about himself than he thinks about her. When he's not drinking, he's more attentive to her. But when he's drinking, he's having fun, and he's too loose, and he's around everybody else. He's having fun with his friends. Not that he, blows up on her or anything like that. I thought that was the oddest thing, that she said it out loud and she meant it. And one of the other things she said was that she's still in therapy, which I'm very happy to hear. She should be in individual therapy and therapy with her husband. We all should be. I don't want to just push that off on Toya. We all should be in some sort of therapy. But since I'm talking about her specifically, that girl has a lot of money in her pocket, and she is really out of touch with a lot of things that actually happen in the world. And Toya showed up on screen like that the first episode. She showed up out of touch. And one of my favorite scenes, and I've told y'all this time and time again, is when her parents come to visit her and say, Toya, we didn't raise you like this. You are working that man to the bone. Get a job. I remember it's like those words are embedded in my head. Okay. So, anyways, I just wanted y'all to hear that little bit that Toya, might be trying to turn Eugene in for a new one. If she had that's in her head. It's in her head. And I do believe that she loves him. I know he loves her. Um, but she's not happy. That's what I want to say. She's not happy. And she's trying to figure out how to be happy with herself and with him. But y'all can talk to me in the comments and let me know if that's what you heard too, or nah, you could have heard something different. I'd love to hear your opinion. Let's move on. Okay, let's talk Todd and Kandi. A lot of y'all may remember that video, the live that Todd and Kandi did, where Todd asked a hypothetical about whether or not a man should be paid spousal support or child support. And it was supposed to be a hypothetical, right? And Kandi ended up saying, no, I wouldn't want to give anybody my money. And I guess she thought she was answering hypothetically, but no, that man caught real feelings. You could tell he was pissed. And Kandi was kind of looking weird at first, like, is he talking about him? Like, what's going on? And lo and behold, I think that video was maybe a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. Lo and behold, they're in divorce court, right? Right after that. So he was asking questions to fill things out and to see what was gonna be, right? And Kandi said, yeah, let's just take it on down to the finish line. So they are now in divorce court. And what they're telling people is, hey, we're trying to keep things amicable. We want things to be friendly. He's always invited. Kandi says that Todd is always invited to her family's house, and they still got kids to raise. So they want to make sure everything is good. But Kandi recently filed more papers in the family court ahead of this divorce, where she said Todd isn't doing his fair share. And not only is she asking for child support, baby, because we know she got it. Okay. What did Block tell her when Kandi said, you didn't pay me child support? He said, you ain't no broke bitch, right? He said, you're not a broke bitch. You never had to ask me for money because you're not broke. Well, Kandi is asking Todd Tucker for money right now. She is trying to make the courts establish a child support order. That way she don't pull nothing out her pockets when this divorce is over. This is real unique. A lot of people have been saying that Kandi's attorney isn't equipped or fit to fight the fight. They didn't think she had, what it took. But asking for child support ahead of the divorce, child, that is a move. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's going on. This is all coming out of Urban Bell, by the way. Shout out to them. But they said that Kandi recently asked a Fulton County judge to step in and set temporary rules for parenting time and child support while the divorce moves forward. In her filing, she says that she's been carrying the children's day-to-day expenses all on her own. Additionally, she is arguing that Todd has not been consistent. He's not been consistently involved in the hands-on parenting, that she is taking on the brunt of it. And she's also said, if I'm not mistaken, she also said that daddy daycare mess that Todd does on his YouTube channel, she said that's a bunch of malarkey that he is putting out there to trick the minds of the people. She asked the court to establish a clear schedule covering regular parenting time, holidays, and school breaks. She said that she hopes that this will prevent any future disputes. Now, around the Christmas holiday, you guys, Kandi said she made plans for the children to travel to New York. She is in New York doing a Broadway show. Everybody knows she's there. Todd knows she's there. He's congratulated her, told her, break a leg, love to see you, all that stuff on IG. And I actually liked some of those posts because I thought it was nice. The two of them appeared to be co-parenting. But she said that after, I guess she had a little time to herself, she had scheduled a trip for the kids to come up. And she said that she did it in advance. She paid for the tickets and Todd already knew, but he attempted to block her access to the children. So she wants the court to establish something so that she can see her kids without interference. Ain't that about nothing? Now, Todd did recently respond to that, and his response is completely different, okay? He said, number one, I am the children's primary caregiver, which basically means if you want to see them, you're going to have to ask me. You're going to have to make sure I'm not doing anything with the kids on that day. I'll make sure you see them, but I'm not going to rearrange my plans for you to see them. That's what primary caregiver means, okay? Oh, child, that's horrible. That is horrible. He said that Kandi is working out of state, has been working out of state, typically travels. So he's always been the primary caregiver. He also said that he handles the children's daily routines, such as schooling and supervision, whatever they have going on. And he denies restricting her access to them on any level. What he did say is that he personally transported the children to New York so that they could spend time with their mother. And he said that the argument occurred because she did it without asking him first. I knew it. I knew it. So he is definitely, applying his pimp hand here. He said, baby, and until you ask me, because he's going to play the primary papa, until you ask me, no, don't just assume I'm gonna drop everything to bring those kids to see you. Yikes. Now, on the issue of money, Kandi says that Todd has failed to contribute to the kids' ongoing expenses, including childcare, education-related costs, medical needs, and travel. Now, Kandi did say that Todd has a job, or jobs with an S, that he owns property and things like that. And she said he can definitely chip in. And this is where her asking for child support comes in, okay? But Todd said, yeah, I do understand that the kids have regular expenses, but he denies abandoning his financial responsibility. And he said that they've already discussed how they were going to divide costs, that is already an agreement that the two of them had with each other, and that what Kandi put in her filing was a bunch of malarkey. And then he said, of course we own homes and properties because we own them together. Of course I own homes and property because we own them together. So don't try to act like, I got something on the side. The properties you're referring to are the ones we own together. Okay, Todd. He also agrees, he would also like a temporary parenting order if they can't resolve these things in private. But he did ask for the court to make him the primary custodial parent, which is in contrast to Kandi saying that she wants just a structured schedule with child support. He said that he wants to be deemed the primary custodial parent, period. All right. The court has not ruled yet, but there is an upcoming conference where we should see who leaves this situation victorious. But y'all talk to me in the comments. I don't know. I think that was a pretty wise move of Kandi's attorney asking for support ahead of the hearing. But y'all talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Do you think that Kandi's going to have to pay Todd money? Is she going to be a part of the long list of ladies? Adele, Halle Berry, Kelly Clarkson. Name some of the others too. Put them in the comments of women that y'all know were paying out the wazoo, okay? Paying their ex out the wazoo for child support or some kind of support. Anyway, y'all, that is the stories for today. I hope you enjoyed them because I enjoyed having y'all, okay? Please, please, please become a subscriber to my channel if you are not already. I appreciate all of y'all for coming over, hanging out, listening to me with this stuff. It's fun for me to do. I also would love for you to become a member on my other platforms, okay? The IG, the Twitter, the Tickety Talk. I actually put my link on all of those platforms. So if you don't get notified on YouTube, because there's something wrong with the notifications, you'll be notified over there and you can come check out my video. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. Hit the like button too. Until next time, guys, I will check you out. Bye-bye.